It was the dark of the moon on the 6th of June and a Kenworth pulling logs. Cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling hogs. We was headed for Bear on I-10 about a mile out of Shaky Town.
Hello YouTube. We are in Howard City, Michigan. I picked a load up in, it's about 11 miles from here. I can't remember the name exactly of it, but it was at the Ice Mountain water bottling. It's a Nestle bottling place. This load's delivered in Woodbury, Minnesota. I told my dispatch whenever they was going to be looking for me a load after I delivered my load earlier today that I had a limited hours and was only receiving 3.5 hours on my recap. Just for you guys that aren't into trucking, basically, you don't always have to do a 34-hour reset. You can keep on running on a recap. I will actually show you my Qualcomm here in a second and let you see what exactly I'm kind of talking about and try to break it down for you. But it's a beautiful day here, so I'm going to get out for just a second and kind of walk around here at this small truck stop that I'm at. Guys, I told you it's pretty, so I got out here. But I mean pretty as sunny. It's a little bit of wind blowing, as you can see behind me here. This is kind of the day it is here in Michigan. There's still a few snow piles left, and then you can see behind me the trucks here lined up. Little small truck stop. They do have a laundromat. It's over that way, and a Subway, and then the big part of the store. But it's here off of 131, exit 120. And I believe this is Highway 46 that I'm on. But we'll get back in the truck and show you what I was talking about with the 70 hours. Alright guys, as you can see here, I'm in a sleeper berth. This right here, the hours to be gained, is what I'll gain tonight at midnight. Hours gained in 2 days is what I'll gain at midnight in 2 days. We'll go look at the summary. My 70 hours only have 5 hours and 7 minutes. So that means that basically tonight at midnight, tomorrow for driving, I'll have roughly 8 hours, 40 minutes that, of course, my pre-trip, post-trip, all that will give me about 8 hours I can drive tomorrow. But you got to take a 30-minute break in that time, so roughly I can probably only drive about 7 hours tomorrow. And then when I was talking about the recap is the 8 days. Go to 8 days. As you can notice right here is the hours I'm working on tomorrow night. Then the next night, that's the hours I gain. Then the next night, as you can see, I ain't been putting in a lot of miles here because of hours, getting held up, pickups, deliveries, that kind of thing. But that's just a little rough explanation about the 70 hours in a week. Yeah. But that was basically showing you guys about working on your recap hours. Hours of service, 70 hours is what you get when you start fresh after you put in a 34-hour consecutive off-duty status. But getting back into just a little bit about, so you guys getting to know me. I've extensively 15 to 20 years of fast food and retail management. Only about 5 years there solid of retail management at the Fireworks supermarket. I had worked before there off and on since '98, seasonal, work in the summers and work around New Year's. Those are those two busiest times. And then there, I think in 2007, I worked, the manager there, he's a good friend of mine, David, he asked me to stay on and just be a shift manager. So for those 5 years, I basically worked year-round in a fireworks store. And believe it or not, people come in throughout the year buying fireworks. It was a pretty good, fun job. You got to meet different people from, all over the place that would be traveling, stopping in, buying fireworks. They'd always come in asking you, got them M80s? You're like, no, they're illegal. They have been illegal for a long time. But, there are these other places that sell those M80 brands, but they're not real M80s. So, just a little quirky story about there. And then in 2007, I started at Cleveland State Community College and pursuing a degree in criminal justice. And I really didn't finish it up that quick because I finally, in 2011, there in December, graduated with my associate's degree of criminal justice, and I was going to become a private investigator. And that didn't work out because I made a mistake there in 2012. Someone that I'd worked with at Papa John's before, asked for a favor. I did that, and that's when I got in my trouble. Then 2013, after I was sentenced in September that year, my mom had a surgery in May. She had complications. They said everything was fine. Took her to the hospital. Come to find out she got MRSA staph infection, spinal meningitis that went to her brain and basically left her brain dead. So we made the tough decision to take her off life support because she didn't really want to be on life support anyway. So I lost her in 2013 and went back I was working at Domino's during that time. Took some time off. Then I went back to Papa John's, was managing some, and then went back to driving. Then my cousin, he had been driving a truck for a little while, and like I said before, guys, that's something I wish I'd have got into, sooner, because I love it. Like I said, it's a lifestyle. It's not really it's something that's not for everybody, but if you don't mind traveling, seeing the country and getting paid to do it, you can handle being away from family, then, trucking's something you might want to look into getting into. But as far as having a record, it's something that even you think you're dead end and where you're at, you don't have any other options. You always have an option. Don't give up. Like I said, trucking, it helped bring me out of the despair and just the dead end and repetitiveness of the 9-to-5. But I would say, even though I do have, a record, it's something that in trucking, unless, like I said before, you've hurt a child or that you're into stealing things, they kind of look over, most other things that you might have on your record. But that's just a little bit about me, guys. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. Remember to like, share, and comment, and hit the like button. And we'll see you guys later.